Hello, my name's Christina Fall. I'm a doctor and researcher at the hospice in Leicester, UK, called Loros, and I'd just like to briefly tell you about some new resources that are available from our website to anyone who wishes to use them, that result from our exploratory qualitative study with people from minority ethnic communities who are living with advanced disease and probably in the last year of life. So we have three key resources available for you. We have a manual, that's the picture on the left, the guide for learning. We have some audio recordings of 8 stories in the first person, and we have an e-learning session. And I'll just briefly tell you about them. So the learning guide presents 8 stories. They are based on the findings from our study with 103 interviews, but are fictionalized, so not identifiable. They're presented in this learning guide in the third person. That learning guide also identifies for you the themes and concerns that form part of each of those 8 people's narratives, and provides some suggested points for discussion or thinking if you're doing it in a self-directed, reflective way, or it's also useful for facilitators who are delivering group learning. On the website are 8 audio recordings and transcripts of those recordings of the same 8 stories as in the learning guide, but these are in the first person, so they're told by each of the main characters. Here I'm showing you 3, Hafsa, Krushan and Lanfen, and each of those audio recordings comes in around about 2-minute short version or around about a 5-minute longer version. The third resource is an e-learning module, which is part of eLearning for Health, ELCA. You can access that through registration, and one part of that talks more about the frameworks that support this kind of development of skills and competences. And I've highlighted here both the cultural iceberg model that it explains and speaks to, and the cultural humility model with a useful acronym, HUMBLE, that allows people to think about how to put their desire to be a better practitioner actually into practice when people feel very uncertain and lack knowledge, and where there are language barriers, and where it's very hard to use educated guesses about what the circumstances of people are, what's driving their behaviours, and to be able to be alongside them, gain their trust and gain sufficient knowledge to support them in a personalised way. So that's a very brief introduction. You can find all of those resources on this web link. That's loros.co.uk/research@loros/thinkingahead/thinkingahead stories. I hope you found this useful. Please do contact us for any information or to provide us any feedback at research@loros.co.uk. Look forward to any comments you wish to make. Many thanks.